smart. 5 incredible inventions that make work easy. Hi and welcome to Top Tech. In this video, we're talking about something we can all relate to, and that's work. Whatever your employment situation, it's likely that at some point or another, you've had a job that you didn't like. Did you ever find yourself wishing that there was a magical machine that could cut your task in half or take it away completely? Today, we're going to be looking at this kind of work-saving machine. From individual automatic juicers to a steel chain-making robot, we've got 5 examples of inventions that have made people's working lives easy. But be warned, some of these are very strange and satisfying to watch. Get ready to work smart. Number 1. Seedling Transporters. Agriculture was the first industry, since humans have been cultivating land for at least 10,000 years. Of course, agricultural technology has moved on a bit since then, and this seedling transplanter is an example of that. It enables a single person to transplant 264 plants, covering over 100 feet in just minutes. The process used to take hours of bending down and planting each individual seedling. Now, it only takes minutes. So, how does it work? Well, it all starts with the plants themselves. They're covered with a thin paper chain pot, which sits on top of the soil. This paper chain will stretch out and pull the seedlings down into the transplanter one by one, so they can each be planted in their own spot in the flower bed at 2-inch, 4-inch, or 6-inch intervals. As the transplanter is pulled along, it digs a trench in the ground with its blades. The chain of seedlings is pulled into this trench one at a time. Then, 2 parts at the back of the transplanter close the trench, leaving the seedling fully enclosed and planted in the earth. The seedlings will then grow there happily until the crop is mature. And if you're wondering about the paper in the ground, well, most growers end up removing the paper chain pots when they turn over the bed. Number 2. Steel chain-making machine. Have you ever wondered how a chain is made? Are all of the links made individually and then connected together? Or is it built in an interlocking way from the very beginning? Well, if you guessed the second option, you'd be right. Here's how it happens. A steel wire is pulled through a forming machine. A tool wraps the wire around a steel pin, making it into a C shape. The tool has to exert tons of pressure to be able to do this, because the steel wire is very strong. Then, the chain that has just been created is held up so that another wire can be threaded through it, before that wire is made into its own loop, and the process continues. Number 3. Asphalt Crack Repair Machine. Cold weather or rain can cause cracks to appear in asphalt, and this is a really serious problem. Think about potholes in a highway or holes in an airport runway. So, you need to fix them, and this machine makes it easy. It contains a unit which heats up asphalt to 350 to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. It then drips the hot asphalt into the crack and smooths it out, forming a watertight seal. And it does it all at walking speed, which is really important since road workers are often paid $1 per linear foot of asphalt they fix. Number 4. Helicopter tree trimmers. Helicopters can be pretty dangerous, so why not add a giant saw to them? Since 1985, helicopters have been equipped with heavy-duty saws and used to trim back vegetation surrounding power lines. The saw is made up of 10 2-foot diameter saws and powered by a 28 horsepower engine, which is separate from the helicopter itself. The pilot suspends the saw under the helicopter and travels along the trees to cut back branches that might be growing into a power line, which can cause a blackout. On average, 20 miles of transmission lines and 10 miles of distribution lines can be cleared in the space of 6 days. This is much faster than the time it would take a ground-based crew to do the same, especially dealing with thick forest on the ground. Number 5. Industrial Automatic Juicing Machine. When life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. And that can be a pretty slow process when you do it the old-fashioned way. Instead of squeezing lemons yourself, why not use the Citrus Z450? This is an industrial automatic juicing machine capable of producing 450 liters of juice an hour. That's about 2,500 oranges. It's made of stainless steel and weighs 960 kilograms. the food is picked up in the bucket elevator and lifted onto the conveyor belt. From there, it passes through the rotary filter that grinds it, eliminating the pulp and pips and depositing them in a separate tray. Then, out comes juice. And the best thing about this juicer is that it's not just for oranges. It can be used for lemons, limes, or even grapefruits too. So there's a juice to suit everyone. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the weird and wonderful inventions of work. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing all the gadgets that have made people's lives easier over the years. Let us know in the comments which one was your favorite. In the meantime, why not ask your boss to bring in a helicopter tree trimmer for your office? As always, don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time on Top Tech.